Welcome to section 4, Working with Videos. In this section, we're going to learn how to extract some information from videos. In this first video, we're going to subtract the background from a video feed, and we're going to draw what is in the foreground. So let's open Qt Creator and open our project. And the first thing that we need to do is to go to our file capture zip.h, and we are going to add two new libraries. That will be the OpenCV video input and output and the OpenCV video libraries. Now let's go and create a new slot. We're going to call it subtract background. And it will take no parameters. So let's go and use our refactor tool. Perfect. Now we have our definition in our CPP file. And let's start creating our subtraction background function. So the first thing that we need to do is to create a pointer. That pointer will be background subtractor type, and we're going to call it subtraction pointer. Perfect. We're going to set our subtraction pointer to create background subtractor with the algorithm NOG2. Okay, leave that blank and go on. The other thing that we need, let me go over in here, create a raw frame map object and a background mask. Also, we need to create a video capture object in here, and if you remember, we have worked with that in the second section where we open videos. We're going to create a new video capture that will empty, and we're going to open video capture dot open the URL of the video. And if you remember, in the section 2, when we open a video, we just create our video capture and we open the URL that we set through the set URL, and we're going to do the same in here. Perfect. So if the video capture is not open, we're going to return. Else, we're going to start capturing frames. So video capture dot, well, it's error. Remember, it's a pointer. Read raw frame. We're going to save every frame that we get from the video in our raw frame, and we can start subtracting the background. And for that, we're going to use the subtraction pointer. Subtraction pointer, perfect. We're going to, sorry for that, apply. Check something. This is not. Sorry, I make a mistake in here. It's PR. Okay, that makes sense. And no, wait. TR subtraction. Okay, we're going to apply. Perfect. Raw frame. Background mouse. And what we're doing is using the pointer that holds our algorithm, and we're going to call the apply function, and we're going to pass the raw frame and the background mask. And when we're finished, we want to emit that a new frame has been captured, and we're going to send the background mask in the signal. Perfect. So what we just did, we create background subtractor pointer, and we hold the algorithm of subtraction that we're going to use, in this case the MOG2, in the subtraction pointer. We also create a raw frame math object and a background mask math object. Start the video capture. If the video capture fails, open it, we are going to return. If not, we're going to start capturing and save it every frame in our raw frame math object. Later, we're going to apply the subtraction pointer to every raw frame, and we're going to save the result in the background mask. Finally, we're going to emit a new frame capture signal every time we have a new background mask. So that's all for the file capture. Now we have to go to the thread manager and start a new thread every time we want to start a background subtraction. So the first thing that we need to do is to create a new public function or method. You are a Java fan, and we're going to call it run subtraction, and we're going to pass the URL to this function. Now let's use our refactor tool. Perfect. And start defining our function. So I will speed up a little, copying what we have in run capture, and that is because we just want to create a thread and start running the background subtraction function from the field capture, so we don't have to modify too much things. The only thing that we need to do here is to call with subtract background instead the open video, and we are ready to show our video in our view. So let's go to show video in here. Perfect. And what we're going to do is to create a new button in here. I'm gonna copy this, and we're going to subtract G. Perfect. You're going to set the text to subtract BG, And in here, I will change things a little. I will change this. I'll erase that. And I want to have a way to call the different functions that we are going to be creating in this section. So I will use a flag in here, and I will use in the page object, I will create a property that will be an integer, and it will have a name. It will be the type. We're going to call it type, and we're going to set it to 0. So I will go back to my button, and I will say that when I click this button, I want the type to be equal to 1, and I want to open the video dialog.open. And I want to make this change in here too. So I will erase that, and I will say the type will be equal to 0 if we click the open video. And I want to open the video dialog. Perfect. Sorry, I need to put the parentheses in here. So perfect. What I am doing, I need a way to know what function I want to call when I set a URL in the file dialog. So I will use a switch in here so I can tell. So let's modify this a little, and I will use a switch to know if I have to open a video, or I just have to subtract the background, or any of the other functions that we are going to be implementing in this section. So the first case is when the type is 0, and in here we want to put this in here and call break. Perfect. The second case will be 1, and in here I want to call the video thread, but I don't want to run the capture, I want to run the background subtraction. So this is what I am referring when I am saying I want to know what I have to call, because we're going to be creating new threads in this video, and I don't have a way to say, well, when I open the file dialog, what I am going to run. So we're going to use a switch to differentiate every case. Perfect. We have this almost ready. The last thing that we need to do is to go to our app.pro file, go to the bottom, and in here we need to add new libraries. Let's put this like this so we can see what are we adding. And we're going to add the OpenCV dash video library. Perfect. OpenCV underscore video library. Okay, now we're ready. Let's run the application and test. We have an error. Let's go and okay. There's no video capture open. Yeah, because we have to call. Let me check this out in here real quick. Is open. My error. Let's run again, see if everything is okay, or we have another error around here. All right, let's go to show video. And we have this problem with the view. Let me make some changes in my view really quick. I already done that in the show image. So I will in here. And you don't have to do this. This is because I just set my computer to record this video, and sometimes things show a little bigger than they are. So I will make this change real quick. As you can see, we have this. I will make a change my buttons again too. So I will go to the row layout and I will remove these ones. Perfect. And I will run the application again. I have the show video. Perfect. That is a lot better. And now let's test our Subtract background bug. So I will use the Big Bug Bunny video from the Blender Foundation. I really like this film. And as you can see, we can see the foreground. Maybe not the best video to prove this, so I will go back and I will show video again. And let's see. Let's find a video that we can use. So I found this video in the OpenCV folder that we just downloaded when we were installing OpenCV in the first section. And this is a video surveillance test. And as you can see, the background is the same. People is walking on the street. So let's prove this video. So let's go to our application again and click in show video and subtract background. And I copied that in my video directory. Here it is. I will open it. And as you can see the people. Here is the sign. You can see the people, but you cannot see the background. And this is a really great technique for video surveillance and motion detection and so on. And as you can see, we are presenting the mask that we set in our file capture class. And we can see all the foreground.